All right. All right, so let's see. Let's start the test here. It is April 11th, 2022. I'm just checking because some of these PCs got rebooted. I just want to make sure that they're okay. This is sheet 2. This is me on a mic. I have not really dialed the mic in, but I think I've got everything set up well enough, and I will let this run and probably talk to myself as I set up sheet 1. How's that sound? An audience of 3 people are going to watch this later. Okay, let's set up another stream, shall we? Let's do a little go live on sheet 1. The problem we sometimes run into is that you get crosstalk between the 2 YouTubes. Let's see here. Let's schedule a stream for, I think 9 o'clock. Now, I want to copy this guy. Wonder how much of the background you guys are getting. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate you. Howdy, how are you? Let's see here. Where the heck? I've got 2 live viewers, and one of them's me. Yeah, Jesse, these PCs were turned off for 2 weeks, so I was like, you know what? After the game tonight, I'm going to sit here and run them through all their Windows updates that are stacked, and then also run this. So I had to clean out some rat's nests of wires. But so far, that seems okay. How do I make another stream here? What's my drop-down? No. Show me the drop-down for the one I just made. That would be the easiest one. Okay. I guess I can't. That's fine. It's probably because it's a sheet 1 thing. Let's reuse the settings on this. And we'll call this quick test 41122 sheet 1. This is going to be the other test after a bunch of reboots. Oh, there's a lot of background chatter? Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I should try to take some time to work on that, actually. I got a great, 45-minute to an hour session from Hoppy, which is really thoughtful of him. Alright. Let me set up the other stream, and then I will play around with seeing if I... Well, I've got someone... Yeah, let me set this stream up. And then... Oh, shoot, I tagged this as Bond Squeal. Well, I will not tag this one. And I can untag this test later. Show more! Paid promotion, no. Automatic chapters, yes. Language. I'm going to actually put a language in these, which should help the closed captioning, but I also think that YouTube set up by default is probably pretty smart, that most of the people that don't enter a setting are probably speaking English from this general IP address location. Recording location. I'm going to start typing this in, too, so that people that search for Plainfield Curling Club can actually get a hit on that. Although that's in our title, so I would think that the search works both ways, but I've coded that kind of thing. They're kind of loud behind me, but it's not a full house, so I should figure out a way that I can get rid of this. Hoppy did show me some stuff. There's a coarse gain and a lighter gain, but I'm using input 4 on board number 2. I'm also excited because Fitzgerald is probably going to make me some brackets, or make us some brackets. Put this against the wall, and then I can actually reach these boards without them sitting vertically, very sketchy against the monitors. Standard YouTube license, allowing all comments, sort by newest, show how many viewers like this stream, yes. I do not need a message delay because we generally trust curlers. I'm going to set this to go live in 2 minutes. It is the public. Okay. Live streaming isn't available right now. Well, that's weird. That's a weird message to get because I know I can connect to the internet. Huh. Oh, it's going to do this thing, isn't it? Is it going to do the... oh, no. I think I'm seeing... no, I'm seeing the same sheet. That's a bummer. So, what do we need to do for that? Why is it telling me live stream's not available right now? That's a weird message. Oh, that's why. Because this thing's not scheduled to start for another minute. I'm going to view this. Oh, shoot, it did that. Okay, wait, no. I can fix this. So, I've switched over to the sheet 1 stream key, and that's important. And this one ends in AJCE, and I can say that aloud because if you guess the other, you know, preceding 25 characters, then, like, someone's a wizard. Okay, it's set up well here in the streaming settings in vMix. That's a plus. It will not save and close. Nope, I need to open my correct setting. It looks like no one has deleted the settings for this. We like to hide them all over this PC in case someone manages to delete it. Okay. vMix is loaded. I'm going to go to the stream setting. I'm going to look at this key, and that is not the right key. Okay, let's see if we can get this started the right way. It does this sometimes. I'm trying to figure out in the background who is the lightest spouse or significant other. Let's see here. I mean, I guess I'm just going to copy this key. This is from sheet 1. I'd really rather that this is sheet 1 and sheet 2 and not like sheet 2 and default. Because that's just less, that's just more prone to error. So, let's update this stream key to be the sheet 1 key. Save and close. And then I'm going to click stream. It's going to go yellow. And I'm going to hope it goes to red. I'm going to change this score streamer to, I don't know, Hi Mom? We'll go with that. And the colors are blue and red. And the score was 6 and 8. Massive scores from Hi Mom. Okay. So that is set. It's at this point, well, it says excellent connection on the YouTube Studio screen. It's hopefully in the next couple seconds it will say it looks like you're ready to go live. Has not said that yet. Have you noticed that I enjoy patterning? I enjoy it quite a bit. Okay, there we go. We're going live. We might get one more viewer over there on sheet 1. I guess, Jesse, if you're on sheet 1, can you tell me if you can hear just the on ice? Because you won't hear my voice just yet. Although I did buy a cable for us to do this little crossover thing, so I'm going to try that too. But yeah, Jesse, if you happen to still be listening, well, A, I'd be surprised. But B, if you were to jump over to sheet 1 and tell me if you can hear the on ice microphone, that would be terrific. Please and thank you. Where did I hide my cable? There it is. I found it. Let's try this magical cross cable. And what that is going to enable me to do is to send my voice from one sheet to another. Now I should probably send it the other way because I think the sheet 1 mics are dialed in a lot better than this one is. But wait, I wrote this down. I forget what we send out. I don't know if I send out the main out or if I send out the headphones. But that's why I write these things down, especially so next year I'll have any idea how to do this. So pipe board 1 output to board 2. Board 1 left main out to any line 2 in. So I'm just going to reverse that. And then I can dial down the mic on the other sheet. Do I want to do that? I can probably trust the settings as they are now. Considering that Jesse's replied to me, it means this microphone works, and that is very good to know. It saves me several steps looking up for myself. Let's see. To reduce crowd noise, lower the mic gain, use the white volume level to increase each caster. Goal is to get the speaking at green 0 on the board lights with a couple double greens and yellows for excited speech. Do I have excited speech when I look at the board? No, I still have just straight greens. Well, that's weird, though. Because if you can hear boisterous conversation behind me when I'm only green, I'm not sure how I get rid of the background noise. But I do have a note on how to do it. To lower the crowd noise, reduce the mic gain and use the white bottom level knobs to increase each caster. Goal is to get the speaking at green 0 on the lights with a couple double greens when I talk really loud. But no, it's not doing that. It's still single greens when I talk really loud. That could just be me moving the microphone closer to my face when I talk loudly. Kind of a double green now and then. Alright, that's probably really loud to everybody in the war room. Well, I don't know. Let's try to do this. Let's see if I can do it the right way, shall we? So I'm supposed to back off. The hard thing is reaching this board right now. It's going to be so nice when I get brackets. I should send this video to Fitzgerald so he can understand like how nice it's going to be when he gives us some custom brackets. I appreciate him. It's really thoughtful. Alright, so let's back that gain out, and then let's max up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is what we want. That should lower the crowd noise, actually. This will sound a little better, I think. Check, 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 check. That's a little better. Dial this white gain up even more. Oh, that's what we want to do. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Although this is probably really crackly. This is probably tolerable, though I can hear the crowd in the background now. That's way too loud in my cans. Is there a way for me to hear a little bit less? No, I'm always going to hear this volume. Right, no, I can dial my phones down a bit. Where the heck is the phones dial? I know I have it on this board, but again, I'm kind of looking through stuff. This is the phones dial. Alright. That's a little better. So if I jump to the 8-minute mark on this feed... Is it the 8-minute mark? No. 4-minute mark? Something like that. 4-minute mark. Well, no, it's going to be the 12-minute mark on sheet 2 that I'm checking. Alright. Someone is going to listen to me talk for 12 minutes and get all the way through this. I hope not. Okay. I think I'm going to call this a win. I think we're pretty close. I guess the one thing I could do... Yeah, let me just test trying to port this over from the left to this input over here on sheet 1. And potentially, if I turn the mic down over here, all the way off. Hello, sheet 1. I wonder if you can hear me right now. The lights look okay. So at the 5-minute mark, when I go back and look, I should be able to hear myself on sheet 1. And we'll see if any of this works. Rob, these computers were turned off for 2 weeks, and the bond squeal is coming up. So I was like, let me install all the Windows updates and make sure that all this works. But...
studio update for the software for the interfacing?
I don't know if there was or not.
Everything seems to be working fine though, so I guess the update wasn't really that bad.
No, yeah, thankfully.
What's up with that?
That is probably the unfortunate reality of us using the Wi-Fi for these PCs, which I guess we've always done, even though it looks like we get connections through. I was told, no, it's never worked that way. It's only just, yeah, like you can go look for an internet. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's pretty close though. It's close-ish. In rate, I mean it's down.
No, it was a recent thing, so it just might have had just a really bad glitch, and then all of a sudden you get rid of it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because it switched out, so it's.
Oh, that's funny. It's just gonna bounce back and forth as like one claims a little bit more.
It's just gonna be like there might just have been a glitch there, so.
They're getting it. Yeah. Great seeing you, pal.
On Monday, right?
Yes, absolutely. Good luck with the dissertation practice. Alright, so people should be hearing me on both sheets for a while now. I'm going to go back and test sheet 1 at about the 5-minute mark. Let's see here. Jesse, I assume you turned this off. There's no way that you're still listening to this. You did not listen to me talk for 13 minutes. That would be wild. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to shut up for a second. I'm going to see if this works by loading this up on my phone. Oh, anybody that's subscribed definitely got notifications that this is happening. Alright, put my mic up. cool. That was a very quick validation. Looks like sheet 1 is accepting my input from board 1 is accepting the input from board 2, which is terrific. I've also turned down the on ice mic on sheet 1 in order to enable this. I probably shouldn't leave it that way because it'll freak people out, but yeah, I think I'll turn it back up. Alright, I think we're good to go here. So thanks for tuning in, anyone that's listened to this the whole time, and goodbye sheet 1. And for anyone that is still listening on sheet 2, I will be disappearing. Well, I guess I'm going to turn these videos off. So I'll probably keep talking until then. Alright. I'm wrapping up my magical crossover cable of a significant gauge. And I guess I probably should hide this somewhere. I think just hiding it near the equipment is close enough. No one seems to mess with it, thankfully, because we are all curlers. If anything, someone would leave a polite note. And it's never going to fit in this bag again. No. How did this ever arrive in this bag? Okay. Yeah, it mostly fits. Alright. Tucking that back where I left it, and I'm going to kill these feeds. If you have listened all the way through here, you are a maniac, but I appreciate you. And I love curling. And I love this curling club. And there's only a couple weeks left, but this time next week, well, not this time next week, but roughly 10 days from now, we will have our big end of the year, end of the season event, I should say. The Plainfield Curling Club Bond Squeal. We will be roasting a pig, playing 6M games, and having quite a loud and fun-filled time. So, from the Plainfield Curling Club, I have been John. You all know my last name at this point, and I will talk to you some other time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.